Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms for the pub test. Latrell Mitchell swearing, does it pass the pub test?
Yes, he was being interviewed post-game. It was probably about 10 o'clock on Thursday night, so I don't know how many children were listening, but it was pretty full on. He was being interviewed by Triple M, went a bit like this.
It looked like here comes South, but it just got away from you.
It's all right, mate. Look, honestly, it was in the first bit, just a hard game. Showed what we were about, and honestly, they're big boys. They say good on that. I don't care if I'm swearing, boys, honestly. But I'm very happy. Scored 100 tries. So there's something to celebrate there. That was my 100th, so... Well done. Yeah, everyone...
All right.
Okay, right, enough stories now, you follow.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Latrell.
And Dan Ganane has gone from my philosophy on it as well. You can let a few swears go through, maybe one or two, but when it becomes like that, and when he says, I don't care, I'm swearing, as a broadcaster who's been in it for a long time, I just feel, well, no, we can't let that go. You're going to have to
let's be a bit more respectful about this. How do you feel, though? Latrell Mitchell swearing like this, does it pass the pub test?
Look, Latrell's a big character. I love Latrell. He's done so many interviews over the years and does so much for the community. For him to lose it in one interview, you know, everyone deserves a chance, so I think there's nothing to see there, you know. Like, he's done too much for the game and for the club and for the community to be crucified over one issue. So, yeah, let it go and move on.
No, it doesn't pass the pub test. He is talented, but he isn't a role model. Grow up, I say.
It probably doesn't pass the pub test, but I've heard him do lots of interviews and never heard him swear, so I don't know. Maybe they just caught him in an off moment.
I think it's disgraceful. It really is. And quite frankly, it's not surprising. Latrell has always put his mouth into gear before even thinking about what he wants to say. He never thinks about it. And I think Triple M, quite frankly, through no fault of their own, will be lucky if they are not visited by ACMA.
Ooh, ACMA.
Well, the NRL Chief Executive, Andrew Abdo, says we'd like our players to be themselves and be authentic, so there's no sanctions coming his way.
Just think about that next time you're down at your local shopping centre and you see a little 10-year-old kid swearing a blue streak.